Hey, what's going on, guys? It is your good friend Matt. We are back again here today at the only place that we always can be. And as you already know, that is Matt's Wrestling Collectibles right here on YouTube. Today, guys, we are doing yet again another unboxing and review. Today, it is on none other than the Ringside exclusive From the Vault Elite Collection, Shawn Michaels. This is the second series of this wave that we continue to keep getting, which is very cool. We are currently, I think, all the way up to Series 4 being in hand with most people. I think Series 5 and 6 has now been announced. I'm not sure if the full sets have been announced, but I do know that they are talking about some of the figures that are in those sets. So very cool to see those as well. But here today, we're going to be going over Shawn Michaels coming out of Series 2, the DX Shawn Michaels, which I think this is a great figure for a re-release or a remake, as I like to say, because some of them are not exactly identical to their original figure, but a very cool re-release, remake, and I am excited to go over this one with you guys. So as always, we are going to do what we always do. We're going to go front, back, side to side. We're going to take this figure out. We're going to take it for a ride, and we are going to see where we land at the end of this video. Is it going to be one you want to pick up? Is it going to be one you want to pass on? Do you already have this figure? Do you have the original one? Are you looking to also maybe get this one as well? Or is it going to be one of those things where if you have the original, do you really need to get this figure? I don't know. We will see from this video, but as always, guys, we're going to jump right into it off the rip. We're going to flip this down so you guys can get a good look there. Ringside exclusive and elite collection. Highly detailed action figure, authentic ring attire. We flip this back up to the main part of the box here. WWE logo to the top left. Nice viewing window for Shawn Michaels there. A picture of Shawn Michaels down to the bottom right. Shawn Michaels across the nameplate, of course. Below that, Series 2. And then from the vault, from the WWE vault, I should say. And of course, we're going to spin this to the side here. We're going to get the same thing that we get on the left that we do on the right. Shawn Michaels on the side there with his nameplate and the WWE logo, as well as the same thing on this side yet again. We spin it around to the back side of the packaging here. Shawn Michaels across the top with the WWE logo, Series 2 to the top right corner. Nice picture of Shawn there as well. We're going to go right into this here. Height and weight, 6'1", 225 pounds. Titles, WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, and Intercontinental Champion. Did you know after winning the European Championship, Shawn Michaels became the first superstar to win all 4 major WWE titles? And at that time, of course, the European Championship, the Intercontinental Championship, the Tag Team Championship, and of course the WWE Championship. So very cool for Shawn Michaels. Celebrate the history of these WWE legends down below. Of course, we've got Eddie Guerrero, Diesel, Shawn Michaels, Billy Gunn, Undertaker, Road Dogg, Rikishi, and Paul Heyman. Now, out of this whole entire set, guys, the only figures that I really wasn't crazy to go after were the Eddie Guerrero and the Rikishi, and the reason for that is, I do have the Eddie Ultimate, as I've said before, and I actually did at one time have the Legend 6 Eddie Guerrero, so wasn't really jumping to get that. I really do love the Ultimate as much as it gets so much praise and also heat behind it, but I do love the Ultimate. And with the Rikishi, I just didn't jump to grab it. I mean, he's still available. I think I may get him at some point, but we do have the Elite Rikishi from his most recent Elite prior to this, so that was kind of one of the reasons why I did not jump on it at the time of pre-order or release. I should have, though, because that Paul Heyman is now eluding all of us, and oh boy, do I really need that. That is going to be on the to-do list for definite upcoming figures that need to be coming into the new figure pickups videos, that's for sure. Just don't know if I really want to drop $100 on a signed version of it from Ringside. Maybe we'll get lucky and he will get restocked at some point in the near future. So, I don't know what's going on here. There we go. Had a little blur there on Michaels. But here we go. We are going to jump back into this, and I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if that's the camera that's going in and out. Well, guys, as always, you know what I mean? We got to have some technical difficulties around here. It wouldn't be Matt's Wrestling Collectibles without a couple of little hiccups here, right? We always got to have a little something. But, as always, guys, we're going to come right back on this video. We are going to have Michaels out of the package, and we are going to go over all of his accessories and everything that he comes with, go over the figure and all of that great stuff. So stick around. We'll be right back, and we'll have this all out of the package. All right, guys, we are back. We've got Michaels out of the package in here with his accessories and the title as well. As always, you guys already know we do not review the hands on this channel, so he does come with a few extra pair of hands, the DX chop hands, and of course some closed fists, but we are not going to go over those. So let's jump right into this here, as this figure is now in my collection for the third time, I believe. We did have the original version of this Mattel release, and if anybody remembers way back in the day, there was the Classic Superstars 2-pack with him and Triple H. What a 2-pack that was. Ringside exclusive at the time, and it was a very big part of collecting back then, was that we didn't get soft goods the same way that we do today. So when this Michaels came out in Classic Superstars, his pants and that top was like a fake leather almost type of material. Had real chains on it. It was a very well detailed figure, and the Triple H came with a soft goods DX shirt. So it was awesome to get those figures back in the day. I will actually never forget when I eventually opened them. Wound up selling the figures themselves, the Ruthless Aggression style figures that they came on. And I put the attire from the Michaels on his DX Deluxe Classic figure, as well as I put the shirt on the kind of DX. It wasn't really DX, I guess, but it was the purple tights of Triple H that was in the Classic Deluxe series. So again, it was a very cool mashup back in the day. Was so happy to grab that set. Never thought I would open it, but as time goes on, obviously we always do what we got to do, right? And here today, we're going to do what we got to do. We got to go over these accessories. First up, we've got none other than the Winged Eagle title here. WWF Winged Eagle World Championship, WWE World Championship, however you want to call it. But very nice, as always. I love this belt. A great title, a great look. Between this and the Attitude Era, I think it really takes the cake. And I did love the Undisputed Championship that they did. Some people very much against that belt, don't like it. I love it. I also grew up in an era where it was, very much in the TV realm. It was, it was on TV every week. You saw it every week. So as a kid, I loved that title. And it was kind of short-lived, really, when you think about it. Not many years behind that belt before it became the WWE Spinner. And then we dealt with that for quite some time. Love John Cena, probably one of my favorite wrestlers, if not my favorite of my era and generation of watching, but I did not care for that belt as we continue to progress. I think other superstars maybe should have held a different title, but either way, as we now get into the clothing accessories here, I believe this was this the back? That's the back. This is the front. So we do have the front of these here. We've got the X going down the sides with these like little pieces that are all woven to it, or not woven, but like a little, I don't know how you want to call it, like bezels, gems that would have been on the pants, kind of all put in there. We got that type of crossover see-through material there. Spin it around to the back. It's more of the same. And like I said, the DX or the X on both sides. Then we get up to the vest here that he comes with. And I got to say, they did a really good job on this. Of course, not the real chains like we got back in the Jax days, but this is very nice. And I didn't even realize that it popped off here like it does. So these clip back on here, and this clips back on up here. And it's very nice. It goes together well. It looks good. No complaints on that. X across the back. Some nice silver details there. Almost like hinges on the X back there. Pretty cool. Very nice to the shoulder pad part of it. They did a really good job on this, I gotta say. I like that a lot. Can't remember how well they did of a job on that original one around. I don't even know if I ever opened that figure when I actually had it. But up next, we got the figure itself. Shawn is looking pretty good here. The only dislike that I have to this figure is mainly just the head scan. And the head scan here, guys, it's I don't know, it's very it's a rowdy Shawn. It's a definitely like a 97, 98 Shawn, I think for sure. But not my favorite head sculpt of Shawn Michaels. I think we could have definitely gotten something a little bit better on here. Also, with the Mattel factory change, we are dealing with some stuff here. So if you guys can see this, this head is kind of rocking. It's moving on its own. It's a little loose in the peg there. As you can see, it's just moving around. So thankfully it will go back in the package and be displayed as it is. But yeah, I could certainly do with the quality control getting a little bit better. Also too, on this figure, I'm not sure if this is on all of them, on the shoulders here, or coming into the shoulders, the very top of the bicep, I guess you could say, to shoulder, there are these little pieces of plastic that are very easily to be seen. As you can see there, they are almost look like they're covering something, but not quite sure. Don't really care for that too much. Again, obviously this is going back in the box to be displayed, but this is you know, the little things that could make it a make or break for somebody. So that head's going back and forth, and Shawn's like, yeah, it could make it break, or it couldn't be the make or break. It's definitely a bobblehead Shawn here, but we get the tattoo on the arm down here, DX on the wristband, or the wrist tape to the glove. Same thing on this side, and this hand is actually out just a little bit. I don't know if that's, there we go, that's back in. So that was just hanging out a little bit, nothing too bad there. DX on there as well. We got the DX on the pants, the tights, all the way around the hearts, the Heartbreak logo with that DX on there. It's almost like a global logo underneath with the DX pulse, you know, the making sure you're alive in the hospital, you know what I mean? They got that little pulse running through there. The little beep machine is still beeping. You are still alive. And we come around to the back here. HBK on the back of the trunks there, on the back of the tights. Of course, the X on the back there as well. All the way down to the bottom, you get more of the same. To the boots, those iconic Shawn Michaels boots that we've seen time and time again with the hearts inside the silver there, going all the way down on both sides, as you can see. And the boots are very nice. I mean, I gotta say, overall, when you really look at this figure and you even come down to like the little details on the chest hair and a couple other little things, I do like the hair itself on the figure, if you get a good look at that as well. The hair and the sculpting of that I like a lot. I just wish we could have gotten maybe just a little bit of a different face. I'm not sure how many times we've reused this one. Hopefully, I actually have to see now if the other From the Vault Michaels has a similar one. I think it's a more stern stone face of Shawn Michaels on that other one, but we will have to check it out and see. He's bobbling, he's weaving, he's moving all around. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. At least that's what they say. But here we are for another unboxing and review. Shawn Michaels coming out of the From the Vault Ringside exclusive Elite Collection. This is Series 2. As you can already see here, like I said, guys, the attire and everything, the belt with him, it is very nice. I definitely like it. I think it looks good. This is going to go back in the packaging, so why not, while we finish up here, let's throw it back on him while we give all the little shout-outs that we normally do. So as always, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you get over to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it, as well as drop a comment in this video. Like I always say, if you really like this figure or if you're going to pass on it, let me know. If you already have the original, let us know as well. What do you think? Would you want to get this re-release, or is the original going to serve its purpose for you? So that is always something that I'd love to hear. So also, if you haven't already, make sure you get over to the community section, because that is where you can find all of our fabulous community and sponsors. Of course, the FTW podcast. Got to make sure you check those guys out. They are on every single day, or just about, with new wrestling news as well as recaps on all the episodes of Monday Night Raw, NXT, AEW. I think they're even doing TNA, and of course they are covering all the premium live events and pay-per-views, so make sure you check them out as always. And yet again here, as we get this Michaels vest back on without trying to break anything here, get this back on him here, get that sat down nice. See if we can get these clips all back in, because that's usually where the biggest problem kind of starts, or ends, I should say. But here we go. Let's get that clip back on. We'll get that piece clipped back in there. There we go. And now we've got Michaels in all of his glory here, with the attire on, looking very, very nice. I like this figure a lot, guys. I really do. Happy to have it back in the collection yet again. Technically, for a third time, if we're going with those Jakks figures. You could even maybe say a fourth time, because I believe his Deluxe Classic had this exact same attire as far as the pants are concerned. That top clip is going to be a tough one, guys. I will tell you that. Maybe somebody will have better luck than me, but that one is going to be a bit tough. We'll see if we keep it in there. But either way, guys, that is Shawn Michaels DX coming out of the Ringside exclusive From the Vault. Like I already said, guys, if you haven't already, get over to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you follow all my videos, because we are going to be doing daily videos yet again. That is a guarantee, so make sure you're checking those out. Hit the bell icon if you want to follow me every single where I go. You can even go to bed with me at night. Maybe even follow me into the shower if you want. No, but the bell icon will definitely give you all of the videos that are coming up, and you will definitely get all of those notifications front and center, that is for sure. So, as always, guys, for another unboxing review video, Shawn Michaels from the Vault, myself, and for all the figures here at Matt's Wrestling Collectibles, thank you so much for sitting through another unboxing and review video. Hope you like this figure, and hopefully this will give you a little bit more clarity on whether you want to go out and get this, or maybe you're going to pass on it. So, let me know in the comments below, guys, and until the next video, stay safe, stay tuned, and I will see you all there.